Daydreamers! I have something important to tell you. I apologize again for, for not being able to, post up videos and to finish up the Naruto, sequence things, but allow me to explain that I didn't have enough time, the internet was going cuckoo, and everything else. However, I do have a good update for you guys to let you know about. I have already gotten the okay, but it's not really an okay. He said it was alright to do it anyways. From a server that I told you about, Icy's server, that I was telling you about the Minecraft thing, I'm going to be, recording the little adventures that we're having. Now this episode, or this, thing, it's not really a vlog. It's actually to tell you guys what's been going on this little adventure. Kinda spoilers. And, it's for, It's for the Minecraft series that I'm doing. The Mianite. It's like the realm of Mianite, but it's another world kind of thing. Reason why I say this is because it's a new adventure. But in this, I'm just saying it's kind of like, it's a livable world, but it's almost like the Hunger Games. Except, people don't always kill each other. They just, either they do, or they just don't. But they're friendly enough to actually give you your stuff back. Except for this past few... Yeah. However, allow me to explain more detail. In the position that you're actually learning from is actually Riku. Or, not Riku. Pfft, wrong person. Actually, you do learn a little bit about Riku. The first position that you learn from is Riku. But it's like 2 and 2 in one body. Riku and Mina were cursed into the same body. Mina is just a little girl that happened to come along and got in trouble with a whole bunch of things. But that's just past things. We might discover that stuff. But anyways, well, during the travels, young Mina / Riku go on to an adventure and learn some new things, meet some new friends, and all that. And eventually end up finding out that some people are just not really people to hang out with. They start taking your things and start saying, it's mine. Yeah, it kind of happened like that. And, what else happened? What happened was afterwards, she's discovered this, gentleman that she didn't know who was. He pretty much... Okay, in my story thing, kind of adds up a little bit more, but in the series, in the thing that I did, I knew who he was. But, in the story thing, she, She gets this book and reads the whole thing. There are 2 volumes, Volume 1 and Volume 2, called The Legends of Mianite. She reads the stories, and she discovers that the gentleman she's speaking to is Kinkoku Botan. I pronounced it right! Anyways, she actually learns not only about him, but the 3 gods, their past and everything, and she discovers about the 3 legendary heroes. The 3 legendary heroes, or not 3, 4 legendary heroes. And then, in the 2nd season, 5. We're not counting you out, you're Waglington, you are a part of the series. Anyway, this is just kind of like a spin-off of the series, but it's also kind of like, it's a side story. It's a fan fiction kind of thing, but it's technically where people were allowed to do this, but we were getting so interested in their role plays that it just got so, oh my god. Anyways, so... she discovers this. She learns a little bit from, she's supposed to learn a little bit from, Botan. However, in exchange, she has to help build his library. Committed to her word, she starts building that library since the day she got there, even when he starts building this dome over her. That is a good example of saying something. And it sounds bad. So we discover a little bit more about the story, and Mina discovers she's actually a twin of one of the three gods. Whom is the second eldest? We're gonna get in there a little bit more later. But yeah, it's obvious. And if you don't know, it's kind of a... You're gonna have to watch the series of Mianite, kind of, before getting into watching my live streams. And they start tomorrow. But anyways, she goes through all this stuff, experiencing different adventures. But she doesn't get her reward. She doesn't get the whole thing exactly because he's trying to avoid from telling her exactly everything. She discovers later on that she has a second brother who is the eldest, the firstborn, who is meant to take over the throne. However, he started going at war with her twin. It's bad. Mina wants it all to end. Each one is going on rampage, killing each other and everything. And she also discovers from her eldest brother that Mianite killed him. He killed him, Dad brought him back, and now he's thirsty for revenge. Instead, he's using that revenge on somebody else. This is sibling rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, so she tries and stops the fight. Everything is stopped. She never gets to say goodbye to the two. She finally meets her father through a wishing well. And it was just, yeah, one of those amazing experiences. And a whole bunch of things started happening and all that afterwards. She was supposed to protect this armor that was given to her by her father. Mianite, yeah. And she did, however, it was trapped inside of a chest that the key would not open anymore. It was my fault. I changed the name of my character and I couldn't be able to get back in. Anyway, so what happened afterwards is that they were tempting, everyone was waiting for the reset, the Great Reset. It was traumatic for everybody. Mina was worried more about what was going on the chest. Instead, she promised that she would watch after the armor or she would get kicked out of the place. Instead, she kept it safe, and it's still the chest. Instead, she left because she thought it was going to be bad. She goes through all this experience. She meets up with this priest at one point, who is the priest of Mianite. She tells him the whole story of what's been going on. She tells him about Mianite, and she tells him also, actually, about the world historian. He gets upset. The next day, he sells her to, what's his name? Another guy. I can't pronounce their names yet, but the other thing is, it's just, I don't want to give out their names exactly too much. So what happened was, she got sold to this guy who said, I want to know if you're truly the child of prophecy. Boom, that's when she hears about the child of prophecy. Oh, I forgot to mention too, the world historian mentions to her that he believes that she is his successor. Of course, you can tell that he has a fear of that. And in his office, he had something that scared her more. A broken music box that had no music. It just ticked all day. That was the one thing she didn't like. Ugh. Anyways, he said he wanted to find proof that she is actually the child of prophecy. So he sends her into the nether to see if she is risking to go in there. She has this fear of the dark. She was scared shitless. She finished the task. Then, the task was to find another nether portal to get out of the nether. She did, but then she had to return again to kill 3 wither skulls. Actually, take 3 wither skulls, and to use them to fight the wither. That was her 3rd task. Never got to do it. In fact, it was her birthday, and it became the reset. Her birthday was on the reset, man! It was tragic. Well, anyway, the reset happened. She experienced a whole new level of awesomeness, and she went through a whole bunch of things and stuff. And not really much to say. She built herself a kingdom called the Rivalry in honor of Botan and her father. Botan wasn't happy. In my story, I actually had to go to Disneyland, and they changed everything. I couldn't be able to get back on. So it took me a while to be able to get back on. Anyway, Botan, in the story that I have, he puts her to sleep for about, I think, probably about a month. So she pretty much wakes up, and the entire library is ruined and robbed. She could not get anything. So she tries and finds a way to get her stuff back. She only has a few things that she has that are valuable to her that she kept on her person. She left the kingdom. She, the next day was asked by a few gentlemen about, looking at their house, and then bam, they killed her. Took all her stuff. She was left with nothing. She was worried. Then they tormented her. However, what is it? Afterwards, it just led up to something surprising. She actually met a girl. She met a girl named Princess Rose Horse. It's W-R-O-S-E. Seems like horse with the silent W. I don't know, but I call her Princess. And what she did was she took Mina in and told her about that she knows about Dianite. She wants to help her with all this stuff going on with Dianite. And so they help each other out. They learn some new things. Find out Dianite is weak. And he comes to Mina. He's with them in the world, finally. And he's telling them that he's weak. He needs help. And so the girls try and find a way to save him. Of course, during the time we were trying to go through the Ender Pearl or Ender Portal, I don't know, it just crashed, unfortunately. I'm sorry that happened, guys. Ugh. Anyways, Dianite works so hard to actually help us out, but then we tried getting back and everything started going bad. Except Mina found out that she could actually use senses. Discovered a good ability. So since then, she also found out too that she has another brother. He's the second born, but he's a little bit older than Mina and her twin, whom is known as Captain Rackham. He was known as Captain Leviathan. And then you have the elder brother, I didn't mention, his name is Lucifage. The second born, and we're still trying to go through it right now. It's kind of a we don't know, something's going on kind of thing, because he thinks he was a creation. He's not the child of a god or something. But he's supposed to be like the second born. He was his name is Demon Memes. It's really cute. I swear he's younger than Mina, but how Mina is, she's so cute and cuddly. And then you got him, who he seems like a mature adult, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, he's acting like a child and stuff. I'm scared. And then it's like Mina takes up a shield and a sword. And, I'll take him down. I don't know if I can. She's so cute, though. Anyway, that's just a summary up of what's going on. I'm going to get you guys involved in the series tomorrow. I hope you guys are enjoying everything so far. And, well, yeah. We'll get through with everything in due time. Sorry it dragged on that long, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Anyways, well, click, comment, and subscribe, or like and comment down below on what you think of this episode. I hope you're having a fantastic day, because I am hugs and kisses, huggles. Keep on dreaming, because one day your dreams will come true. Believe it. And let us hang out. Oh, tomorrow is going to be a live stream, I meant to say. Tomorrow's a live stream, but it's also the charity live stream that's going to be starting out what's going on. I might be doing that almost every day or something instead of doing everything else for the sake of raising money. If you're wondering the goal is $800. Well, you don't have to join and actually, yeah. But I'm trying to set out that as much as possible. It's for Kelsey's Hope. It's for Kelsey's Hope. At first, it was actually for, it was originally for a lady who actually, she first got cancer. She fought it, won it. Then, she got cancer again, fought it, and then lost. But what the purpose of Kelsey's Hope is to be able to encourage those who have cancer, mostly and especially children. They care so much for them, and we want to do the best we can to help those in need. That's what we're here for. That's what my channel is. We are helping those in need. Here is our opportunity. Let's go for it. So, what do you say, guys? Would you help me tomorrow in actually getting a little bit up as a time as possible, or at least getting a whole bunch? Also, just to let you know as well, I'll be letting you guys know about maybe an hour or 30 minutes within the stream and about Kelsey's Hope and everything. But on top of that, I'm also going to be letting you know about, you don't have to watch the series to actually help out with charity. And you could just watch it on YouTube. You could still click on it and join Kelsey's Hope and actually help out. And donating a little bit goes a long way, guys. A little bit. I mean, it's all possible. We're trying to do this for a great cause. To help out with something as important as this. Well, yeah, I was gonna run using the donations and everything. However, it's more important to help those in need, and if we don't get to the goal, it's okay. I'll pay for the rest. I'll deal with the rest of the stuff, but I would like a little bit of help to get this stuff done and get this stuff going. Help is on the way. We do the best we can. You guys don't have to exactly donate a whole bunch. You could just donate every little bit, but as I said, a little bit goes a long way. But, yeah. Anyways, we'll talk about this tomorrow, and we'll see how things go then. So, I will see you guys tomorrow in the next episode.